with development of Volta's batteries, then you can actually produce consistent current. And this led to both scientific experiments whereby you could get a hanged man. You'd get this poor man who'd killed his wife and child. He was hanged, and then he was immediately taken down from the gallows and taken into a room where about 10 members of the Royal Society saw Aldini get electrodes from one of these batteries and put it on either side of the man's head. And of course, his eyes opened and his arms would flail about and so on. And it also became a bit of a show, not with bodies, human bodies, I'm very glad to say, but with animal bodies. And it's thought, there isn't decisive proof, but it's thought that in 1815, we know this was done at the Royal Institution in London, one of the big centres for public education in science. And a young woman called Mary Godwin, who was a teenager at the time, she was in the audience seeing one of these demonstrations with an animal skull. About a year later, she eloped with the notorious radical poet and womanizer Percy Bysshe Shelley. And on their honeymoon, it was very, very wet because there had been a huge volcanic explosion in the Southeast Asia, and this changed the weather around the planet. So they didn't have much of a honeymoon on the side of Lake Geneva in Switzerland. And so they sat in their chateau and they wrote ghost stories. And Shelley's was rubbish, and Shelley's mate's story was rubbish. But Mary Shelley's story, called Frankenstein, was fantastic.